How do? Now then, how's it going? Welcome to Jim Will Shave. Welcome to another request shave. As you can see from the thumbnail and the intro pic, today is the clash of the Titans. Two of my favourite razors. Karve Christopher Bradley brass long handle, and the Rockwell 6. Rockwell 6S, it's got plate 4 in. Karve Christopher Bradley plate C. I'm awaiting a plate D to give me a little more aggressiveness, so I'll just tell you that for now. But blade gaps, not going into blade gaps, totally irrelevant. Two different razors, so blade gaps mean nothing at all. You just look at the blade profiles, the dimensions of the head. That's what it's all about. Comfort, efficiency. So blade gap means absolutely nothing. Blade gap only means something if you're using a razor such as the Fat Boy, for instance, where basically you adjust the settings, more aggressive, mild, etc., and it just increases the jaw. That's the only time blade gap means anything when you're talking about one specific razor. So for two entirely different razors, blade gap means nothing. That's why Blackland don't publish blade gaps. They just do an aggressiveness chart. So as you can see, well, I'm using an old famous soap, the Williams mug soap. Just opened this today and I just shaved the dome of it. So first time using it. It's one of those soaps. It's in the category of the wool fat. You can either lather it or you can't. So I've always struggled with the wool fat, so I was a bit apprehensive about trying the Williams mug soap. So I've done the dome of it, so it didn't do a bad job. So let's see how we crack on. So the mug soap's been blooming in my Photoradio cup here. I should say. And I will be using, because it's a deep mug, Photoradio mug, I'm going to be using this Amiga bore brush, a 10cm loft. Excellent brush for hard soaps. So we'll get them. I'm just going to pour the balloon water out, rub it on the face as a sort of pre-shave. Some of the balloon water. Obviously I'm not going to get all that on my face. Obviously you can hear most of it going into the bathtub. Scent on Williams. When I first put it to the nose, it's reminiscent of Arco, only not as bad. And there's also a citrus kick, a bit of a citrusness to it. So let's get down and lather. Oh, nearly forgot. And both razors, brand new assets in each one. Now I do apologise in advance because next door's dogs are out. I think he's gone to work and left them outside and they're just barking away there. So I do apologise for that. It's my fault, but I was hoping to have a lull in the barking before I could get in and shave, but got a couple of days growth on here. Those that watched the previous video will know that I had a bit of an outbreak, spot outbreak, so I haven't been able to shave too much of late. So I think that's all cleared up now. I've actually been using, believe it or not, hand sanitising gel on my neck to combat the spot outbreak, and it seems to have done a fine job. Get back in the mug, Williams mug soap. So that's what I've lathered, straight out of the mug. Let's take that to the face. Good old fashioned scent. Yes, I did a fine job of this on the head. Yeah, there's how many dogs live next door? I think it's 4. So let me all decide to kick off. Can be aggravating. I've been working today. I've had started at 5 o'clock this morning. Finished just after lunchtime. So I'm getting a shave in. Again, lathering up as quickly as I can. It's always easier to build a lather on a dome, I find, because when I lathered the dome earlier, I had a cracking lather, no time whatsoever. What do I think of the Williams mug soap so far? It's okay, obviously. Not a patch on modern soaps. I bet in its day it was top notch. I'm finding it a heck of a lot easier to work with than the Mitchell's Wool Fat. Much easier. I've got a big gloop of it on the floor here. Again, thank you for the recent subscribers. I've over 450 now. Pushing for that 500. Pushing for that 500. God, this lava's doing a Gordon Christie. It's flying everywhere. Again, these old-fashioned soaps, you're not going to get a magnificent Santa Claus beard, but do you really need one? No, of course you don't. I know it's nice to take the time out and enjoy yourself lathering. It is a nice experience. So this Williams mug soap, it's once it's wetted down, you've got a lather going, the scent's much more pleasing. Very nice actually. I'm liking it. See, that'll do me. In no way is it going to be as dense as a modern day artisan, but that's in a brush. Where am I going to put my brush? That's the question. Okay, what shall I do? Shall I do the Rockwell on the right, Rockwell on the left? As I use the Rockwell more than the Karve, I use the Rockwell on the left, I'm right-handed internally, and the Karve on the right. Now, two completely different razors. Blade profile, cutting spots much narrower on the Karve, but it's a very, very comfortable razor to use. This particular plate, the C plate, it has a positive blade feel, as published by Karve Christopher Bradley themselves. And you can certainly feel that blade, guys, you can certainly feel it. Not threatening, but it's a nice blade feel. Look at my t-shirts up. What's on to get the week out of this? It's clean on last week. Just going over that bit there where I had a bad problem last week. I only joking, by the way. This t-shirt's clean on today, guys. As soon as I finished work, I showered. Just itching to have a shave today. I had so much growth. Okay, Rockwell 6S with the brand new assets. The blade isn't as feely as the Karve. You don't feel as much blade. You can feel it, but not as much. It's a lot more comfortable. I may be a little biased because this is my favourite razor, favourite DE in my collection so far. So how's everybody else doing? The carve gets better on that side of the chin. That side of the chin is smoother from first pass. I think everybody's mood's up a touch at the moment because spring is in the air. Daffodils, crocuses, all those bulb plants. What's that doing up there? My work, got a bit of a change of work in the workplace. Things are changing for the better, which is good. Same both sides, as I expected. Just a bit of plain water there. Now, one thing about this Williams, it's definitely not as slick as the Mitchell's Orvat. But it's slick enough. As you can see, this lava's lasting. Just like it says on the box. Lava built to last. Now I know that's not everybody's experience of I'm just happy I found a notoriously difficult soap that I can actually work with easily. Good. John Shays 101, I saw your recent message, which wasn't video, a shaving video, so hope things improve there for you, John. Hope you get through your difficult times. Not easy, nasty business. Oh, great razor. Really is. That's past 2. When the Rockwell feels more comfortable, even though it feels like it's cutting a bit more. Here we go, here's the hounds. People realise how annoying their pets can be to other people. What do they care? Definitely smoother on the neck. Wet the face and have a feel around. Actually, the Karve seems to have taken just a bit more stubble down. Do I have some more lava here? You can see it's fairly light lava. but it's okay. It's okay. Towel falling everywhere, get back up there. Okay, against the grain. Great shave this. Two of my favourite razors and my favourite blades. What is it with those damn dogs? I'm going to get them and put them in my gardens. I do, he likes it. God, my neck's definitely better than it was last week. That was a pain to shave that last week. Just got the scars remaining now. That feels great. I can actually feel quite a bit of slickness there now actually. I shall eat my words. This is where the Rockwell comes into its own. It's against the grain, it's so comfy. I nearly told you the blade gap with the R4 blade then, but we're not talking blade gaps. My last video was well received by the community, thank you very much. That was the comparison with the tech. And the feather ASD2. Now I've actually been experimenting with the feather. Oh, epic shave. And I'll quickly tell you, sorry, I've knocked you all over the place. Oh, you're not drunk, honestly. It's my tripod. I've actually got an old blade, cut the edges off, and I've used it as a kind of shim to using the feathered SD2 just to slightly increase the aggressiveness, and it's been good. Okay, quick. Say what? When I spoke about the Williams not being as slick as the wool has, the amount of time this has taken to rinse off, it is. Just I didn't quite notice it when I did my head shave. But yeah, it is, and I'm really liking that post shave feel. Great post shave feel, awesome. I've got a new vintage soap I'm a fan of, Williams mug soap. Ta-da. Okay, afters. Yes, Williams Aquavella. What a scent. Well, shake her up, Jim. Shake her up. Give her a shake. And a good amount. What a scent. The slightest, ever so slightest of tingles. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. And my sips, I've got some on the hands. Put it on the scalp, on the dome. That's been shaved as well. So there we have it. God, those dogs, man. Okay, the soap for today was the Williams mug shaving soap. Give it a try. Doesn't cost much. That was lathered up in my Photoradio shaving mug. There she is in the bottom there. Fits in nicely. Razor 1 was a success. Razor 2 was a Karve Christopher Bradley. The Rockwell on the final pass. The Rockwell came up trumps there. With my fingernails, I can just pick up ever so slightly. Just a little bit of Velcro, ever so slightly, but I've got to go against grain with my fingernails to find it. With the fingertips, there's no difference whatsoever. With the fingernails, the Rockwell just beat it there. I have to say, if given the choice between the two razors, if I could only have one, it would definitely be the Rockwell success, although I love having the Karve Christopher Bradley. But when I do finally get the D plate for the Karve Christopher Bradley, maybe that could change, but I doubt it, because I just love that Rockwell success. Comfort wise, it has more comfort. You don't really get cut with it. It's always very close, and success definitely for me. Anyway, oh sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. That was all worked up with my Omega bore, 10cm knot, and for afters was the Williams Aqua Velvet. So it's been a North American shave today, the Williams Aftershave soap, and 2 Canadian razors. Is Rockwell Canadian? God, I've gone blank. Well, it's North American anyway. Okay guys, thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for all the comments in the last video. There was masses of comments and likes, so keep up the good work. You're all part of this channel, so you make it all worthwhile. So you take care now, have a cracking weekend, and I'll see you further down the line. Cheers guys, bye bye.